Today we talk about someone who drowned basically on a boat, and 60 hours later, they found him alive.
What?
Hello everyone, my name is Gus.
Hi, I'm Woody.
And today we'll be reacting to the story of Harrison O'Keene. So Harrison O'Keene was on a tugboat back in, I think this was 2013. He was in a tugboat off the coast of Nigeria, like 40 kilometers off the coast of Nigeria. They were, the tugboat was like helping oilers to get, oil from like those, oil
Rigs.
Rigs, yes, that's the word I was looking for. And it was in the middle of the night. It was like 5 a.m. He was sleeping. He wakes up to go to the bathroom, and this is pretty lucky. He wakes up to go to the bathroom, and while he's like on the toilet, just sitting on the toilet, the boat starts sinking. Like flash sinking, like just starts going down.
Flash sinking.
Yeah, like quickly, not like slow. Like I think the boat is sinking. No, it's like he got hit by a missile type of sinking.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
So he scrambles. He gets up from the toilet, puts his pants back on, his underwear, whatever, runs out into like the kitchen area, and the boat is sinking. Like water is coming up, and it sinks all the way down to 100 feet. So 30 meters all the way down the boat, upside down. 12 people on board. Everyone drowns. So they're trying to figure out how to get these guys back, how to get the boat and the bodies and all of that. And a team of divers from South Africa, basically, commercial divers, they say, okay, we're going to have to go down there to 100 feet, be there for a long time. So let's just do this as a commercial diving operation, like a full saturation thing. So hard hat, like let's get ready to spend a bunch of time at the bottom, and they start recovering bodies. Now, remember, this is a capsized boat, so like visibility is horrible inside. So they're going from room to room, like looking for bodies. Like they keep finding drowned victims. And then they get to the last victim, and that victim reaches and grabs them.
How long has he been down there?
60 hours. The whole rescue was filmed.
I guess there was some air bubble. I mean, I have not seen this, everybody. I'm just speculating. Somehow there was an air bubble. Had to be.
The whole rescue was filmed, and we have the video. So
unbelievable.
That's what we'll be reacting to today, which is pretty cool. So let's give it a shot.
How you doing, Nico? Just talk to me and I'll help you, eh? Okay, so have you come into the next deck? Onto the main deck? Alright, so you should be walking on...
By the way, he sounds like that because they're breathing trimix. They're on trimix, so there's helium inside their breathing gas, and that's why they sound like they're talking on helium.
And the reason they're on helium, for those of you who may not know, is because that keeps them from being what we call narked. I know divers, you know this, but our non-divers don't. And if you're narked, they would just be out of their mind. This is probably the last place they want to be out of their mind, since they're doing a complex, what appears to be
body recovery from a sunken ship they don't know about.
Recovery and, I guess, a rescue also.
It becomes a rescue, but the cool part about it is, and you're about to see it because this is the real video of the rescue, is because he's looking for dead bodies. Like for me, for example, I imagine like if I was looking for dead bodies in the middle of the night, in the middle of the darkness, like low visibility, whatever, every tree branch, everything I hit, I think is a body. So like I'll be spooked out a little bit anyway. And then all of a sudden, this body fights back. So you can see the guy, and he's communicating. That's the radio that you hear, by the way. The diver is communicating with surface support.
Must have blown his mind.
Yeah. So surface support also thinks they're recovering dead bodies.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. What's that? Okay. All right, you found one, yeah? He's alive. He's alive. Okay, keep him there. Keep him there. All right. Just. All right. All right. Just hold him there, okay? Just keep him there. Fucking hell. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Right, I don't know what to do. The surface support is like, I don't know.
All right, just reassure him, pat him on the shoulder.
Wow.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, just...
I stopped it because now what I'm thinking is, I can't help it. It's my natural thing that I would think about. He's got no shirt on. He's been sitting in this water for 60 hours. I mean, is it cold and freezing? Is he hypothermic? He looked like he was, rattled big time. He also may be seriously confused. I mean, you don't know what the air content is in there, right? What's the carbon
60
dioxide?
hours of recycling that air? Oh.
Recycling. There's no recycling. He's just
Well, he's
exhaling
just
CO2.
rebreathing. Exactly. He's just rebreathing that same air over
So
and
anyway,
over and over.
I don't know. We'll continue.
And you can
Reassure him,
see,
give him a thumbs up and reassure him.
yeah, and you can see on the video that he seems to be breathing fast. I don't know if he's excited that he's seeing a rescuer, because remember, he's in pitch black. There's no light. He's been 60 hours in full darkness.
Yeah, no, he's got to be breathing faster and faster due to the CO2 buildup, I would think.
Okay, reassure him. Keep reassuring him. We're going to have him on the umbilical. Okay, so you'll be attached like that. First we'll get him dressed, and then we're basically going to... How's that passage to bring him up?
So you see he's almost fully out of the water. They said that this is what, made him not be hypothermic, is that he was able to sit completely out of the water for the most part.
Okay, and also, though, he's at depth.
Yep.
60-hour dive. What's the depth? 100 feet?
Yep.
So, fully saturated.
Yep.
That means all of his tissues are fully loaded with nitrogen, and he's going to have a seriously long decompression time. I guess there's a dive bell or something he'll be going to.
Yep.
Is it okay? Is it? All right, so Nico, Daryl, you're going to have to stand at the passageway to pull both umbilicals, okay? Nico, you're going to have to basically, he's going to have to hold your hand or your leg, okay? While you climb back out and he follows you like that, yeah? But what we'll do is we'll get him into that pool there, breathing, all happy, and we just take it slowly, all right? Okay.
I wonder, this is what I'm wondering, and maybe we'll find out. Is that the room that he was in when it capsized, or did he somehow fill up with water, start swimming around underwater, and found this room? Can you imagine?
Yeah. So
Breath holding.
So if I remember,
swimming. I'm breath holding. I don't know if I'm going to find a room. All of a sudden, boom. Oh, my God, I found a room.
So it was something like that, but he knew kind of where he was going. He's like, okay, he was in the bathroom. He's like sinking, so he's like, oh, I gotta get out of here. So he took a breath and went out and surfaced in the kitchen. And then I don't know if he tried to go somewhere else. Maybe he did, and then came back to the kitchen, but that's where he stayed, like the galley area. Yeah.
I don't think I would go anywhere else.
I
mean, what's the chances of another place?
He was probably looking for a knife to stab himself in the heart.
Hope not, man. Wow.
Like the guy in
All right,
Croatia.
show him the harness. I'm sure he's put a harness on, working at heights. He would have done something like that. Open it. Open the front.
Comms are so helpful in this situation too. The fact that there's surface support watching a video stream and he's like, do this, do that, like helping him out. It's just hard.
Leg's got to go through there, yeah. That's it.
Okay, bring it up.
Could he not put that overall in? That was just flying around.
Yep, exactly. It's like overalls. Just pull it on up.
I wonder what that is for. Is it to keep the helmet connected to you? So you don't get separated from the helmet somehow, I guess? I don't know. I'm not...
Well, they're going to put... No, I mean... I don't know. I can only tell you from the George Aquarium what it is. I mean, we put on a harness like this because we have a spare air unit on our back. I don't know if they're going to strap that to him. That's held sort of like upside down. Imagine the first stage is upside down.
Yeah.
That basically is feeding you air into that full face mask in case something goes wrong with the umbilical.
Fails. Yeah.
So maybe I don't even know if they're going to hook up an umbilical on this guy. I don't know. Maybe they're only
they
going to use that.
So what the text said earlier, and I didn't reference that, is that they caught the video because the diver went all the way back to the belt, grabbed another full hard hat, connected to an umbilical and everything, and brought it back to this guy. That's what they're doing now. They're putting that thing on
then
it.
they're giving him a full setup, so in case that umbilical fails, you know how fast you suffocate and pass out inside of a full face mask? You have a little bubble, so you got to immediately hit a switch, and then that spare air goes on.
Okay. So let's let it play here. So glad this guy was like...
Calm.
Yeah. Like, okay, I'm getting out of here. Other side.
You might have to adjust it, bro, okay? That needs to be rotated down, okay?
Come here, where? There's no place to stand.
Who's free flowing? Okay.
No, but he's compliant and understanding and not
amazing.
confused at all.
Yeah.
So he seems pretty clear,
Follow
Yeah,
that
it's
curve.
amazing. He did a great job.
which makes me think he doesn't have a lot of CO2 buildup. He's pretty clear.
Nice, you put that tag away.
He knows what's going on.
That's it. Tighten the bottom one.
And I think that thing that you hear in the back end is probably the helmet free flowing. They're probably, pushing air in there. I don't know. Like, that's what I would do is let me give him some fresh air. They have an umbilical. He has, like, unlimited air. Might as well
Tighten it a bit more.
let it free flow.
Alright.
Stand up.
Let's have a look.
Looks good.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Put it down again. Are those thing straps okay? Okay. Alright. Tell him to keep drinking your water. Where's his water?
Yeah, absolutely.
Drink it, buddy. Drink it.
Yes, agree.
He hasn't drunken much, eh? Oh, he's almost finished it. Okay, sorry. Alright, tell him... What's wrong with him?
He's cold.
What's cold? The water?
Yes. Yeah, I was worried about that.
There was that overall that you... Should we not try and get him in that overall? Okay, alright. We'll leave it at that. Alright, get him out of the water. We don't want hypothermia. Go back up there.
Yep, exactly what I was worried about at the very beginning. That's super dangerous.
Okay, how's the slack? Have we got enough slack to dress him? Okay, can we have some more slack? Slack to Davos. Sorry, 5 meters inside, yeah?
Hold on.
This is amazing.
So cool that they filmed this whole thing.
Yeah, go. Roger, check your umbilical back to the bell. Check this one as well. Make sure it's not going to catch anything on the seabed, yeah? Okay, so you're only going to go back to the clump wake, okay? When this guy gets to the door, okay?
Is this guy a diver also?
No.
The guy that's being rescued?
No.
So he's never probably used a full face mask or anything.
No, I mean,
Okay.
I'm
He was just
a
worker.
diver and I've never used one.
So
Like
he's,
this
yeah.
guy.
So he's just a worker on the boat. He's not experienced what he's about to experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, excellent. Right, let's get that hat on his head so we can reduce the CO2, please.
Yes.
Okay, is his umbilical on and around his body like we're diving? Okay, hold on.
How calm he is. Guys like, yeah, let's do it. Whatever you need. Let's get out of here.
Helps a lot. Just imagine if he was freaking. They couldn't manage all this.
What do you do? Like knock him out?
Honestly, you just got to keep trying to calm him down. You can't function. Look at the detailed work they're trying to do. He's happy, believe me.
And now that he's breathing regular air
Helps.
and not that CO2 infested air.
Okay. Make sure you tighten that spider like that tight, yeah? Okay.
I mean, look, think about how lucky he is. They could have found him passed out. Who knows how much longer he had. Passed out, slumped over, face falls in the water, it's over.
Yep.
Right? So, I mean, the whole thing is a miracle.
So many layers for this helmet, huh? I had no idea. Look at that thing. That's like layer number 3.
Well, there's different types.
Right.
But they don't want that thing leaking water in his face,
For
man.
sure.
He'll drown.
Roger, in the bell, up on two's umbilical, please.
Then he would panic. That thing fills up with water as they're bringing him up to the bell.
Yeah.
Check the other side.
So imagine he's fine. He went through all this. He survived 60 hours, and now he drowns on the way up during the rescue. You want to be absolutely sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
All stop on two, all stop on two.
Not only the fact that he survived, but the fact that the rescuers are commercial divers and they have those full comms. Like talking to the bell, talking to the diver, talking to service support. Everyone. Now it's a team.
Hello, my friend, can you hear me? Okay, listen to me.
Now he's talking
Hello,
to
my
Harrison.
friend, can you hear me? Okay, listen to me. We're putting the hats on so you can breathe, okay? Alright, now you mustn't panic, eh? You must listen to me, alright? Alright. We're going to take you in the water and we're going to take you to the bell, okay? And then we're going to bring you home, okay? Alright. So now you
Awesome.
just want you to keep calm, okay? Are you feeling okay? Are you sore? Have you got any injuries? Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Harrison.
Harrison. Okay, Harrison. My name is Colby. Okay, and I'm going to bring you home, okay? And the diver that's helping you now, his name is Nico. Okay, that's Nico, okay? There's another guy on the outside. Free flow his hat so he doesn't get too hot.
I think that's so important and worth commenting on. The psychological aspects, which I talk about all the time in my stress and rescue class, are equally, if not more important than all the physical stuff you're doing to rescue somebody. Man, that reassurance, that little bit of talking, we're going to bring you home. Not maybe if you don't do this, you'll live. No, we are going to bring you home. Like, this guy is like, man, I feel really good with you. You're calm. You're confident as the rescuer. Calms them down and makes them way more compliant. What's your name? This is my name. We've got you. That was critically important moment. It's like he's done this before.
It's amazing that they weren't even ready for this.
I know.
They're doing a flawless job.
I mean, that is really textbook dialogue that he just had with this guy for sure. Really amazing.
What is your rank? You're the cook. They always survive. Are we ready? Okay, Harrison. Alright, let me talk to him. Harrison? Okay. You're gonna follow Nico, okay? Out of the Jascon 4, okay? Alright.
Man, here we go. Full immersion for the first time.
Yeah, it'll be
Hold
rough.
your hands, two hands. Hold two hands, okay? Alright.
Hold two
Okay,
hands.
Harrison, you mustn't take your hat off, okay? You must just breathe nicely, yeah? Okay.
Now I would gradually
Alright, let's go. You hold your umbilical.
tip his
Listen
head.
to me, okay? Alright, we're going now. Put your head underwater and breathe comfortably, okay?
There you go.
Okay, how's that? Are you alright, Harrison?
Good.
Are you comfortable? Just take him nice and slowly, okay? Hold your umbilical, Harrison. Don't let go, okay? We're bringing you home.
Great dialogue.
Roger. Up on one. Okay, talk to each other, guys.
I'm pausing it because I can't help but comment. Did you hear him say talk to each other, guys? Like, hey, talk to him. It's so important. The mental aspects. Just keep talking to him and let him know every few seconds. Don't just let him sit there and wonder, nope, everything's still going well. Do this, do that is really important. I mean, we don't normally have comms when we're rescuing somebody. I've had to rescue people underwater. That's a huge benefit. But we do have to rescue victims on the surface, and the dialogue is a big part. You've took my stress and rescue class. I emphasize that a lot. It's really, really important.
Harrison, hold umbilical, okay? Do not let go, okay? How are you doing, Harrison? Roger. All right, just breathe nicely, Harrison. You're doing well. You're doing very good. You're doing a very good job, my friend. How are you feeling, Harrison? Okay, you must just respond to me and say, yes, I'm doing well, okay? Okay. You're doing a good job. Okay, just hold your umbilical nice and tight.
How's this for a try scuba?
Nicely, okay?
First time trying scuba.
I love that, though.
Keep coming up on the umbilical.
It's like you're doing a good job.
Harrison, what we're doing, we're taking you up the stairs and you're coming up onto the forecastle, okay? The forecastle, yeah? Where the captain's cabin is, okay? Harrison? Yeah, you must say Roger, okay? Alright. Now we're bringing you slowly out past the chief engineer's cabin and you're coming to the outside of the vessel, okay?
I sit in the boat.
You're doing a very good job. You're nearly there. Okay, just close this free flow there a little bit. Okay, just close this free flow there a little bit.
Not sure what happened with the audio here.
Well, he's almost there, so
Yep.
keep it
So they're
rolling.
getting him out of the boat.
Once he's in that bell, man, they're going to warm him up, and he is home free. And that guy, both the rescuer and the communicator on deck were unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could criticize anything other than praise. Just every part of it. I love that he would say, hey, just when I ask you a question, just give me a feedback that you understand.
You have to say Roger.
Quick and precise. Like, don't go into some long dialogue. Just, yep, I understand. This is so important, really. That was a critical part of this whole thing. Obviously, look like they're still moving forward.
Yep.
And the full face mask worked. No leaks, nothing, it looks like. And he would adjust. How about the knowledge that the guy had about being able to say, okay, look, you lower the free flow. Like he could hear. What happens is if you have too much air going into these things, they overbreathe. And what happens is when you inhale, it goes like this. It's like it shakes your head. So you got to change the volume of the flow going into the free flow mask. We do that all the time at the George Aquarium.
This is a hard hat, obviously. But look, they're going. Seems like they're climbing into the bell. This is probably the bell.
Here we go.
Oh man, he made it.
Whew. I hope the volume comes back. I would love to hear the dialogue now. Okay, here we go. Wait, stop this so we can read it.
Yep. This is basically the end of the video.
The ship cook is alive and well. Unfortunately, all the sailors were not so lucky. A total of 11 seamen drowned as the ship sunk.
Yep. So out of 12, he was the only survivor.
Yeah, and you always wonder if you're on a ship like that, you think in your mind, why would people drown, right? You know it's going down. Just jump off, or you could grab onto something and float. That's what I have always thought as well. And the reality is if what you're saying is it goes down fast, you get trapped. You can't, there's nowhere to jump up. You're stuck somewhere. All of a sudden you're underwater. You could be wedged in. There is no jumping off. It just sucks you down. Also, I've heard that the reason, because I've asked this question before, it's not so easy just to get out. If the ship is going down quickly, it's actually pulling everything down with it. Like even if you were able to get out, it could drag, the force of the water is coming down with it. So you're trying to kick up and the whole ship is like sucking you down with it, and then you drown. You may not even make it even if you're outside of the ship.
Yeah. So Harrison made it out. Obviously everyone else drowned, but there's a picture of him on the dive bell with the rescuers. Obviously he did awesome. But one of the things that I wonder is when you watch videos of ships that are sank for like artificial reefs or just for divers to dive on. Like I was watching with my brother yesterday the Lady Luck sinking, which they had like 100 cameras to film this thing, like inside the ship, outside, like all kinds of cameras. Why don't they allow divers to like ride this thing? Like if you have a rebreather, like the Lady Luck is what, at 100 feet or something, or 60, or it's not super deep.
Yeah, I'm
right?
telling you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but why don't they allow? Like if I'm on a rebreather, just hanging on the outside,
because it will. It from what I understand, it's like a vortex sucking you down.
Yeah, but I have a rebreather on. Like,
I know,
but gonna rip it off my face?
Yeah, but what if something happens? You imagine the risk that thing is going down, and we dove the Lady Luck. It's off of Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
It's dropping to about 110 or so. Something happens at 60, 70. You got to bail out. There's no bailing out. You're going to the bottom with this thing. That's just tremendous risk. It's unnecessary also.
It's kind of weird because you're always the one with the crazy ideas, and in this case, I would love to try.
I want to do it.
Okay.
But it's dangerous. It's dangerous. There's no way
to hang out. Hang out to the outside of the boat and just go down with it all the way to the bottom.
Yeah,
sounds awesome.
Not going to happen. They will never let us do it. It's dangerous because of the fact that there's no escape. You have no ability to escape out of that situation until it hits the bottom. Or what if it somehow flips and current throws you under it? I mean, there's a million reasons they're going to tell us no way. They'll be like, well, you'd be like, well, I could tie a rope to it and I'll float way above it. Oh, really? Now your rope's all tangled up and it gets yanked and the whole thing flips and traps you. I mean, there's a million.
Yeah, I'm weird like that. Like I always wonder, it's like, well, what would it be to go down in a car, like have it sink with you inside, but with the rebreather on, like just to see what happens.
Blow up a jet ski.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
How do you go from riding a shipwreck to the bottom to blowing up a jet ski?
Because that's way safer and cooler.
There's no connection. That Segway was the worst.
No, by the time that's like a beautiful thing to do and safe, and how everybody wants to see a jet ski get annihilated.
You're the worst at
You
segways.
push the button. You can do the. How about that? I didn't offer that ever until right now.
No,
that's
not a thing. You can't. That's not. You cannot buy
like the old-fashioned
a dynamite trigger on Amazon. That's not a thing.
Yes, those things got to be around.
No, no way. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, for tuning in.
Amazing.
This was awesome.
I love this.
Thank you for suggesting this. I remember watching this back in like 2016 or something. But watching the video of the full rescue was awesome.
This was one of my favorites because I love that it was done so well. I love to be able to do a reaction video where the whole time I'm saying, wow, I'm learning. And I will remember that psychological dialogue, step-by-step aspect is so critically important. That's my summary of it. Applause. I'm so glad that this was able to be successful.
This is also a great example of people that say, it's like, oh, you can train all you want, but when the stuff really happens, you never perform how you train. I mean, this was better than training. This was
phenomenal.
Perfection. So
thanks for suggesting this one, whoever did that. Thank you.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, of course, and
please
give us some more suggestions. I mean, look how awesome this was.
I know. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And if you like the merchandise, I know, Woody, you're all fully decked out. Jacket,
new
beanie,
one.
Everything.
Check it out. Brand new one.
ShopDiveTalk.com. Super easy. ShopDiveTalk.com and get some merch. Help us because every proceeds that we get from merchandise goes into making more videos. And we do want to go out there in the field and record ourselves diving and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Not blowing jet skis, but doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
You're going to blow it now is the new thing. Not just blow it.
All right, let's
want
not.
You to do it.
This video is already too long. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye, everyone.